It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Beer Explaining. We're a little late today because we've been on the road.
We're on the road.
We left sharks with laser beams at our house though, also
That's true.
relatives.
And dogs.
With laser beams.
With laser beams. That's true.
So we're on the road today. We are brought to you today from the beautiful location of Earth and Fire Brewing Company in Paso Robles, right? In Paso Robles. It's a nice looking location. The inside is really, really well decorated. They've got a cool looking logo.
I love
the wall, the steampunk look is really, really awesome. They've got the patent for toilet paper rolls apparently in the bathroom. I didn't even know someone patented the way toilet paper rolls work, but it makes sense that someone did.
Like everything is patented at some point.
Yeah, so you know. So they have
nice,
this
cozy little atmosphere.
it's a nice atmosphere. The beer tender's been great. The other patron in the building with us has been awesome as well.
Firefighter.
We have low standards here, thank you.
Which is hopefully not for the beer.
That's why we get in. That's why we get in. Well, you let us in, so they can't be that high of a standard for the patrons, can it? That's how that works. So we got 5 different beers of what they have on tap, between a blonde, a porter, a hazy, an amber, and the bourbon barrel.
Of the porter.
Yes. No, there's a porter and then a bourbon barrel.
Oh,
the bully.
Oh, we don't have. Okay, so the porter and the stout are different. It's not a barrel-aged version of the other one, right?
Correct. It is the porter and then a barrel-aged stout.
Right. So the stout themselves is not on tap though. Okay. So
No, there's 2 stouts. Just number 1's not on tap. This is their second edition.
Yeah. I'm just saying because it's a bourbon barrel-aged version of the stout. I'm just saying the non-barrel-aged version of the stout is not on tap.
They also have a
not
seltzer on tap
Effectively 8 seltzers on tap actually to make your own flavor.
because you can select flavors. Yeah.
Yeah, they're alcoholic. We'd have let our daughter try that. So I'm not trying to get the license taken away, you know.
Well, I mean, she does have a hangover hoodie on, so there is
We
that.
don't make great decisions. We just make decisions.
Just
Did you just turn was that an on earlier? Did I just not notice it?
What color would you like?
You can change color on there? Do you have green?
Oh, you got to get a picture. Oh God, of course green.
Of course green. That's dope.
That's a hell of a cool logo. I got to.
It's cool. So they've got this thing on the wall.
I like the blue.
There'll be
we'll
some
get some
photos
pictures.
on the Insta. And it changes.
There you go.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
That's his
Okay,
dog.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
There we go.
That is awesome.
That is a cool. I want one of those.
I know, that's great. That
You
is
can
really
buy
cool.
those.
That is really cool.
Need a beer splaining one.
All right, well,
Put that on the white background.
that's good stuff. We should probably try some beer
We
next
should.
year. I'm assuming order, we probably don't want to go 1 to 6. I'm guessing we want to
No.
go blonde, which is 1.
Yes.
And then IPA, which is 3. No,
No,
IPA should
amber.
be,
We
should
should
be
go
amber, sorry.
1, 4,
Blonde,
3,
amber, IPA,
2,
porter,
5.
barrel aged.
Yes. So
All right.
1, 4, 3, 2, 5.
All right, well, let's try it. Earth and Fire, here you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I love the mason jars, by the way.
Mine has the logo.
They're one of my favorite things.
You
I just
can't
love
see
the
the logo.
jars.
You can see the
my
logo.
logo.
Oh, yeah. Cali Beer Girl's got the big one in there. There
It's
you
got
go.
a straight up good blonde
She
smell.
makes more than us.
Did you get the blonde too?
No, she got the IPA, I'm sure, right?
The hazy.
Well, the blonde's good. I'm not a huge blonde fan. I think blondes are very, very drinkable.
This
is
is a
funny
very
'cause that
drinkable
used to be your
blonde. I would
jam.
agree with that. A 5.8%.
Yeah.
It's got a nice mild flavor to it. Not
Yeah.
overly sweet.
It's good. I think
aroma's really good.
it's a good example of like a kind of a
This
normal
is a
blonde goes
classic
to
blonde.
adjuncts, no, it's like no
Yep.
vanilla
Classic
or
blonde, a little bit of malt.
cherry.
Yep. Yeah, no, this is good. I could drink this.
I could drink this.
I'd drink this over 805. I'm just going to say that.
I can't remember last time I had an 805, so I can't really make that
I
statement.
never really was a big fan of the 805. And I know we're in 805
We were-
country, so,
we
you know,
were.
it could get in trouble. Somebody
I
might
think it's fine.
take a
I
shot
think
at me
805 was
or
a fine
something.
beer. What was the last time we had? What was the last one we had? It was
The Cali Blonde from, who's the one in Lodi?
Idle?
No, the other one.
Oh, I don't know. Good now. There are like 3
The
of
one with
them.
the roll-up garage, and it had the really
Brick
pretty,
window?
had the really pretty logo on it.
5 windows.
No.
The other one.
There was the one at the 2 beer tender, the female beer tenders with the roll-up garage, not the one 5 windows. That's
They
the
did pizza, right? Yeah, 5 windows is pizza.
Not that place.
Then Idle.
Is that Idle?
Yeah.
No, Idle's the great big open one.
Dude, there are
This is
4 breweries in Lodi, right?
Right.
There's Lodi Brewing Company, which is a restaurant.
Not that one.
There's 5 Windows, which is the one with the pizza.
pizza place.
There's Idle, which is super open, where we bet the one people who are doing the plastic car show.
one. The
And then there's
gluten-free one.
Highwater.
Yeah.
There's one more. Okay, I'll have to figure
Yeah,
it
the
out.
gluten-free one.
That's Idle. That's
No,
Idle.
yeah, that was it was because it had the really pretty car logo with the pink thing on the
This
bottom.
is what the
that
people
you really,
watch for
really
right here
like.
to watch us
We'll
argue
figure it
over
out.
which fucking
We'll
brewery in
figure it
Lodi.
out.
Because we don't have literally all of the information in the entire world at our fingertips. We can't just fucking
What are
look
you
this
gonna
up.
do? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna figure it out though.
Ridiculous.
Dude, that's a really, really good one.
Ridiculous.
I do.
It's very
I think
good.
that's better than that one though. I'll go back and look at it.
I think the Mon's good. I think the Mon's good. I think the Mon's good.
I didn't bring any water. Oh well.
Did you want? They probably have water if you ask.
I didn't get a bottle of water out of the car. Kelly probably didn't even.
Let's try the Amber.
Did you open your water?
I'm not getting a lot of flavor. I'm not getting a lot of not flavor. I'm not getting a lot of aroma.
Well, aroma shouldn't have a whole lot on an amber.
I would expect a kind
A
of a
little bit of
malty
malt,
though, but I'm not
not
getting that.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Are you guys actually scoring these or not scoring
No, not
these?
scoring.
Not today.
Hold on. So this flavor's interesting. I feel like
It's not a true blend.
This one's got more of a
it starts kind of
lager flavor to it.
totally. It starts kind of normal, like super mellow, and then like the flavor comes in as like a couple seconds or not a couple, like a portion of after you initially drink it, the flavor comes in. I wouldn't call it aftertaste, but it's definitely not like initial taste. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's calling itself an American amber ale, but it's coming off more of as a lager flavor, which is not bad. It's got a really, again, mild flavor, good decent malt.
I'm not sure I'd order a pint of this one though, to be honest.
No, I would the blonde.
It's fine. I think the blonde is better than the amber.
I would agree with you there.
Speaking of ambers, man, you hear about the Johnny Depp thing?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yep.
He apparently
Ambers are terrible.
they're
terrible
really
people.
they're really bad people. Apparently though they get worse when you hit them. So
Amber hit Johnny, right?
word to the wise.
Amber was the abuser. Amber was
Oh,
the
trust me, if it would get worse if an Amber got.
Yeah.
thought Amber was the abuser.
because he sued for being called a wife beater, and that was he sued for libel and slander. It was libel because they printed it and lost the libel suit. So the paper that called him a wife beater.
was right because he was a wife beater.
Correct.
Maybe you
Truth
should-
is a defense to libel.
You know what I do really like actually is this sample glass.
Huh? I know.
The logo is so good on it.
I agree.
The logo's so
It's a
good.
gorgeous little
I
glass.
wish it were green in a big circle, but that's because that's awesome. But,
I love that circle. You got pictures of it, right?
All right, so stop the amber.
Yes,
I think the amber. I do think the amber is good. I think it's very drinkable. I
wouldn't
do
order a pint.
think the blonde is better.
I agree.
And unless it's really your jam, I would not get a full pint of it. I think that's
It,
fair.
I think it's
That's fair.
I don't know. There's some other flavor in there that's just not.
I don't get it's not as
Not for
malty
me.
as I want it to be. Like I tend to like ambers. I want it to be a little malty. Like
I agree.
really
I want it
malty.
more reddish.
Yeah.
agree with
Okay,
that.
IPA. The IPA. What's
Hazy
the IPA
IPA.
called?
Oh, let's see.
We don't know. What is the screen share?
It's Light Nights.
Last
Ooh,
night's
Last
haze.
Nights. There we go.
Last
Night's
Night's
Haze.
Haze.
Which is a good name for a beer.
Oh, it smells good.
Ooh,
This
yeah,
one has
this,
aroma.
this is what you have? This smells good.
It does smell good. It smells good.
Ooh, oh, this smells like my jam right here.
I think it,
Ooh, it's good.
It is your jam.
This is good. It's probably a little more yours. There's definitely there's a
more
floral
shades,
flavor.
yeah.
It's like mellow and a little bit of floral. This is nice.
But you know what? The finishing hops, they're not my favorite bittering hops because they're more of the
definitely a little bitter at the
ones
end. It's not
than
too
the
bad.
tropical ones.
Yep.
So I'd be curious to find out what the hops are. She's with somebody, so I'll ask her.
This would end up somewhere in the 85 to 88 range. I think
I'd
for
give
wine
it in the-
tasting
yeah,
this,
I'd
I
give
would
it in the
guess.
80s. I'd go more
Color's
like 82,
good.
83.
I think the smell's
The smell
really
is
nice.
great.
I think the
But
flavors
again,
are
I'm
good.
not getting. That's what I want my bitterness to be. Is this smell? I want that backdrop of the non-piney, non-earthy hops.
I like this better than the blonde. Oh, I would probably find this, but I mean that's really not shocking. I tend to just
Remember,
prefer
we're trying
IPA.
to make sure they
Hard
can
to
hear
say.
you.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I just prefer IPA. So I mean, I think it's really good though.
Yeah.
I think it's probably better than the IPAs we had at the last place. But the sherbet one was close, I think, because it had some.
I'd agree with you.
nuance.
This was better than what we had at Kelly.
But I mean, I
agree.
had 6 there, so this is definitely better than
Yeah,
at least
yeah.
5 of the 6 I had at the last place. I drink a lot.
We do drink a lot. It's true.
No judgment. Nothing unusual. If you do something, just do it well.
That's
right.
We do it well.
No,
I thought
it's
you were
not
going to say you could never drink too well.
I've been,
I'm gonna
I've been to
disagree
enough
with
beer
you.
festivals
You
to let me know that sometimes I can drink too much.
Drink too much.
So what? Do you know what the hops are in the hazy? By chance? No, you can say no. It's cool.
Citron.
Citra.
Citra.
Okay. Do you know what any of the others are? No, it's okay.
It's totally okay to not know.
I'm just curious. The website might have.
So I have a question.
Yes, sir.
So you have a barrel-aged imperial stout.
Yes.
You had 2 versions of the same barrel-aged imperial stout. So
2 different barrels.
so you have an imperial stout,
Yes.
and that's just not on tap. You guys just added it. Did you guys serve that before, or did you just barrel-age the whole thing? Do you know?
We normally have the big one rolling on top, but because he did split the batch up in 2, he wasn't seeing with the restrictions still in place that
Okay.
the 3 was gonna move that well.
That-
Okay.
I see what you're saying there. You can't have half your tap list.
It's Imperial Stouts.
Yeah.
Like 3 out of
that's fair.
7, and
That's fair,
one
that's
being a seltzer, 3 out of 6.
That's fair.
But it was too bad that the number 1 is blown out because I'd love to get the difference in the barrel.
Oh yeah, the one of the two
Find
barrel.
out
Yeah.
what one barrel was versus
They're
the
both
other.
bourbon barrel, right?
It
All right, so we're going to
is-
this
it's
one.
Not on the menu.
Yes,
It's not on the menu.
No, it's not. Look at the
this is the
No, but I looked on here thinking
this
it
is
might
the
be on
Paso
there.
Robles
Oh,
porter,
house.
6.5%.
It's kind of a big porter.
It is
Color-wise,
color-wise, it's great,
it looks like a porter. It's just a dark brown, but it's not quite black.
which is what you want in your porters, and it's got a good aroma, a little bit of smoke. You got the malt background
I
there.
feel like I'm getting a little bit of almost a winter warmer sort of smell. Not heavily, but just like a little bit of spice.
Not a lot of spices, no.
But I feel like I'm getting a little bit like in the smell.
I was thinking
That's a
it
very
before you
double
said it.
That's very good. For what this is supposed to be, this is what a porter is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be highly offensive. It's supposed to be just a simple, easy, drinkable, a little bit of smoke, a little bit of flavor, but not completely overpowering like this is going to be. This is a good porter.
It's almost like a light winter warmer.
Should
I
be
feel like I'm
good.
getting some of the flavors you get in the
I
winter
get,
warmer, just less pronounced.
I do get maybe a little bit of allspice at the back. I agree with you.
Yeah,
There is
this
something in there, but
this is a really, really nice beer.
this is
Try this. It's
eminently
really good.
drinkable if you
It's
like
really
porter. Denise would really like this beer.
That was aged in a bourbon barrel. So
Oh, it's a chocolate stout too.
Even better.
Next one.
That's really good.
I like the
what that means.
It's got like an allspice finish to it. It's got something. Like he's saying, there's something winter
And I
warmer.
like the more bittery porters.
Right, but that's, and again, I would say that they're not supposed to be that way. That's a
I
stout.
know.
Stouts are supposed to be chocolate and bitter from the grains. Porters are supposed to be the lighter version of that. So, but at
Right.
6.5% though,
it's
they
good.
clearly added a lot of two-row.
I think of the examples, like this might be the best of the 4 beers to me so far.
I agree.
Sit on the couch.
I agree. As
It's
far as
like-
following the style,
It's
this
likely
is.
that we're gonna go to the
the
house
blonde
after
is-
this, so I'll probably order like a half or a fist to finish the beer.
I would
I'm
say
pretty
that-
sure we're going from here to the house.
to that.
So.
I would say that the blonde is a classic version of a blonde, and this is a classic version of a blonde.
I expect your wife will slap me if I pick up the next local brewery to go to.
Well, we do
Well-
have to get grocery shopping in, so we should at least get that in to make sure we're okay for the week.
You guys have to eat again? I had a giant pastrami sandwich.
At the place that we get the 1-star review, I've never seen so little meat on a sandwich in my life.
That
Disappointing.
sandwich could have been so good if it had been a cheesesteak with like regular amounts of cheesesteak meat and then a bunch of pastrami on top of the cheesesteak.
I agree.
Damn,
That's
man.
exactly what you described to you.
Exactly. I didn't eat
Which
the
is,
shit out
as
of it.
the sister producer Kelly, it's exactly what they described to him: a cheesesteak with pastrami on it, not a pastrami cheesesteak. It's a difference.
When you order a pastrami burger, you get a burger
And
with pastrami.
That's correct.
When you order a pastrami cheesesteak, you should get a cheesesteak
With pastrami.
with pastrami, as in additionally.
I'm agreeing. We're agreeing.
So yeah, AJ Steakhouse, Morgan Hill. Go to the barbecue place nearby instead, or the vegan
The
place.
mac and cheese is awesome.
What was the
that
name of-
place was good.
What was the name of the
Craft
vegan place?
Roots.
Craft
Roots,
Roots.
I think that's right.
Yes, Craft Roots
They
in,
got great
in
sweet potato
Morgan
fries.
Hill.
Morgan Hill.
Morgan Hill. Solid place.
Our last drink, bourbon barrel aged imperial chocolate stout.
This should be like,
Percentage is like 9 or 10 or 12 or something. I don't know.
I think it was 9.5.
That's not very for an imperial.
9.7. No, it's anything over about 8 to 9% is an imperial.
I don't think it was aged in it. It doesn't pick up a
Ooh,
lot of
wow!
stuff.
No, I'm getting a whole
There's
lot
some
of
little
bourbon.
bourbon. My nose isn't super great.
I'm getting a lot of bourbon.
Keith, I mean, I'm kidding.
Maybe your glass is small. Try the bigger.
That probably does make a difference, I expect.
I'm getting a lot
I
of
get
bourbon.
it a little
Tyler,
more than that.
we're
yeah.
literally filming on the fly here. Of course, it's uneven.
It's uneven.
What's uneven?
Just leave your side, you'll be
Oh no,
straight.
it's
The
because
photo's
your
just
dad,
off
it's
center.
because your
Oh.
dad leaned in.
The photo's
No,
actually
you're
almost
straight.
in the
You're
center.
straight.
Stay there.
It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, the chocolate actually comes through nicely, and it's sort of complemented by that little bourbon barrel sort of back end flavor to me. You don't like it?
No, I just don't like bourbon. But I would agree with you.
And I like rum better.
No. So I'm getting. So the first taste you get is the bourbon.
What? Are you guys making fun of me? Does that look fast?
So the first flavor you get in here is the bourbon,
Why are they whispering
which is
about
why
me?
I did the little shudder because I'm not a huge bourbon fan. But it finishes with a really nice chocolate, but not overpowering on the chocolate. So that you're right that the bourbon and the chocolate tend to work together.
complement really nicely.
I agree. It's just I'm not a huge.
I couldn't drink a pint because I just can't drink a pint of like a bourbon barrel. It's
Me
it's
too,
very
me
harsh
too.
for me to do that. but like a half pour.
Randy
like a,
would love this.
like a 5 ounce or like an 8 ounce pour. This I think
Randy
a sipper,
would
like a
love this.
sipper. So this is a great sipper.
I agree. And I'd want it a little warmer. You really want the bourbon barrel aged stouts a
I haven't
little
quite
bit.
gotten into the whole let's drink warm beer thing yet, unless I'm doing a beer mile. So.
I'm not talking warm, I'm talking warmer. Ooh, wow, that's so good.
Yours is her, but
It's only 9
doesn't
pesos.
change though as
Yeah, but the bourbon.
The bourbon is there. It's bourbon. It is bourbon. So.
Oh, we have to check in. I'll do the intent.
Oh yeah, check us in.
Okay, so I think these were all very good beers. They make very good examples of classic styles. I think the amber was not my favorite, but
The amber was probably my least favorite of the 5. The porter
and
was
the
probably the
blonde,
standout, and I thought the
solid.
hazy was pretty good too. It had good flavors. I wouldn't mind getting a pint of it. I think it's totally reasonable. I think the blonde is a nice example of a blonde. I'm just sort of beyond basic blondes. I kind of want like an adjunct, like a raspberry blonde or something
I
like
get
that. For
you.
some reason,
Strawberry blonde.
just personally.
I like strawberry blondes.
You know, the bourbon barrel is just good. I do kind of wish we'd have had both bourbon barrels to just try.
To try
see
the
if there was
difference.
a
I agree.
difference.
I agree. Would have been nice.
That would have been really nice, I think. It's good. I think it's good. I think it's worth a
So you
stop. I'm glad we
definitely,
stopped.
I agree, totally. You should check these guys out. Earth and Fire Brewing in
Paso Robles.
Paso Robles. I couldn't remember where it was.
It's right off the freeway. It's like
Yeah,
it's
you
gonna have
basically make
like,
a U-turn and you're there.
it's gonna have like a minute to your drive if you're coming through Paso Robles. Like a
It
minute.
is. It's definitely worth it. They've got a nice little patio area on the outside there with some chairs.
Yep, got a couch. They got football.
They do. They got the football on. They turned it down for us, which is very nice of them. And apparently, obligatory firefighters just hanging out. too.
Firefighters chilling.
Yeah, you know, it's all good.
So if anyone needs CPR, he knows how to do
That's
it.
true. That's true. With that,
That's it. With that, we're gonna cheers you out. Stay tuned. We'll probably do several more live shows this week.
yes, this will be a big week for live shows. And
just
then
sort of
next week
randomly?
is what is it gonna be next Sunday? Yeah.
Next Sunday is I don't know what next Sunday is. We're gonna be
we're
It's
gonna
always rainy, it's
decide.
We're going to try and do probably something next Saturday instead of next Sunday because we may sort of maneuver the ride home.
We
sort
may
of
have
get
a
brewing.
mother-in-law in town also.
Oh, well,
We don't
mother-in-law.
want my
I have a
mom.
mother-in-law in town all the time, but she's great.
Awesome.
We love her.
So, all right, we're gonna clock out here, I guess. So,
Happy Sunday.
well, happy Sunday, y'all.
Cheers.
Thank you for joining. I really can't drink it all. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys later this week.
Next time.
Happy out.
Sit the very bottom. It's hard to hit.
Have you missed it? It's cool. We're